Hi guys, nobody there right now, but we have gone live. It says so up there. I'm just going to let them know to tag. All new to this YouTube way of doing things, but it says I haven't to get it out to upload them later. So we'll go direct. Anyway, tonight is Wacky Wednesday and we're going to do a bit of a crossover. We've got we've got three producers here, but two of the producers that's here are Marc, Elliot and the Alexander, the two producers that produce sauces that we use in our challenges. So the first one that's going to be popping on tonight is Mr. E, Marc Elliot himself. He's from Flavour Before Fire and produces the Naga Sauce. But that's not what he's here for tonight. Tonight he's here for the pizza challenge. He's going to do the 405 nuclear fallout pizza. And that's the guy there.
Good evening.
Evening, Marc. You were the first producer of a sauce for us.
Yes, and what an interesting challenge that is. Honestly, it's blown my mind how far and wide that's actually gone. It's been done in America, Australia, all over the UK and Europe, and I think as well. But wow, who would have thought a tin of beans and a bit of hot sauce would cause such a drama? But well done to Ken. I mean, 25 seconds, or just over 25 seconds, is unbelievable. I mean, I think I've said it before, when he's doing it, he looks like he's on fast forward, literally, you fast forward the DVD or something, it's unbelievable. So good luck to anybody that tries to beat him. I know Adele's, got very close recently, so who knows what will happen, but the being challenging. Good luck to Lee and, who else is it? Lee and,
tonight it will be Lee and Adele again on the beans.
Right, okay, cool.
And yes, she is hoping that Lee's going to push her to beat Jem's time.
Interesting. Well, we'll see very soon. In regards to Lee's challenge, I've been looking forward to this. I've had a bottle of this for too long. And the ingredients read for the sort of sauce that I look to eat, so I'm really enjoying this. Looking forward to enjoy this. So.
Well, Marc couldn't get the San Marco pizza tonight, so he's gone for the El Restaurante pizza. Can't pronounce it. Do you know what the weight of that one is?
It was 425 grams, so it was more than the San Marco.
So it's a 425 gram pizza on that one, and it does have pepperoni too.
And so on. But I don't mind. I'm not trying to beat any records or anything. I think I might have a chance after this. I might come back to the other half, but we'll see what happens. But I'm sure I'm going to enjoy it.
We don't like anybody to dine alone, so you've got a dining partner. I'll introduce you to your dining partner. It is the lovely Irina, or Mother of Dragons. Mam, you drag you.
Good evening.
Evening, guys. Yaki da. Evening, Marc. You okay?
I'm sure you just spoke Welsh, but I'm very good, thank you.
Good. Just say yaki da, mate. It just means yaki hello, da. Good health type of yaki da. Well done.
You can teach us the rest of it.
I'm no good at Welsh neither.
Some of the signs when you're in Wales make it interesting. I'll give you that.
Well, I'm dreading this. I got roped into it accidentally again. I get myself into these things. But I did try and get away with doing the original sauce before Lee did the special nuke one. But he was having none of it. But I polished off about a third of a bottle in one sitting last weekend. It's a really, really good sauce. Marc, I'm itching to get my hands on a bottle of yours as well, maybe to do the beans.
We will sort it out.
Fingers crossed. I'll get hold of the bottle. I'll do the beans as well.
There's a few of yours that I'm also keen to try as well. I've seen the buzz around the forum about what you do. So yeah, send me the jams.
Will do. Yeah, no, I'll get hold of the bottle, mate. Definitely.
I could give you a few suggestions of which ones to try, but I suppose you've probably already got your own.
Yeah. I'm not even going to try and pronounce them. that's the thing. But yeah, me and really will talk about it. So,
James doesn't try to pronounce them neither. He just calls them Tanya Bum.
Tanya Bum. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's going to be a new batch of it coming soon. Mark, did you say that you couldn't get the San Marco pizza?
Yeah, I've tried. Well, tried to get a one that was a bit closer out of the way, but I couldn't find it.
Well, I got mine. This particular baby here, I got mine from Lidl, and they came in a pack of 3. I thought I was being really clever, and I was just a little bit over. But they're about 349 grams, so they're a little bit over. But they're a really good size. They're quite thin, but they're just a little bit overweight. So if people are struggling, although I was in Tesco Express earlier on, and there were pizzas which were around about the same sort of weight, maybe about 20 grams over, but they were about £2.50. So a little bit more than the quid San Marco, but there are pizzas out there that you can get, but they're about £2.50 in Tesco. If anyone's struggling.
I know you can allegedly get the San Marco ones for £1 in B&M's, but mine don't have. I know Ken mentioned that you can get a fresh one from Morrison's, which is pretty close to the 255 mark as well. So might look for that if I've got a chance.
No, I'm about 79 grams over. But this guys, you're going to be here till next week waiting for me to finish this.
Nah, we won't. If you'd like to put half a bottle on.
Right, well, I've got a shot glass here which has a 25 cl measurement, so that's a third of what I'm going to have to use. So 3 shot glasses, so bear with me.
Right, okay.
So I think as well, it does smell absolutely divine, this sauce, so forward.
Marc has gone for 100% accuracy.
As always.
Oh, I'm just winging it. God, I don't even know where half of it is. I tell you what, you don't realise how much half a bottle is until you poured it out.
I know.
That's right.
Spread it about a bit as well.
I can't even see where half a bottle is. Do you know, I may even have more than half a bottle on here. I tell you what, we'll put a little bit more on. No, right, I think I've got at least half a bottle on there. I'm not sure there's anything gone. Got it all over me now. I'm not even sure I've got anything left in the bottle.
Alex and Vicky Chilli Review says, "Sweet mother of dragons, smash it, Ray."
I'll be here till next week eating this.
Well, I'm very hungry, so
I've already had my dinner as well, though. I've been up to my mother's and we've had a pork chop dinner and everything. Okay.
Well, my partner and my son came in from the Chippi area and killed us watching them eat that because it looked really nice. I had a little bit.
There you go. Right, guys, that's at least half the bottle on there, and if it's not,
see that?
It's probably around about 2/3 the bottle on there. So there you go.
How would you like to cut your pizzas?
I'm folding mine.
For the roll.
I'm just.
Oh, mine's already cut into quarters, so I'm just gonna go.
One's cut, one's folded.
I'm folding mine. My brother has given me a plan, well, an idea for a plan. He said, you should be fine. He said, you can get it down, just don't let the sauce touch your lips. He said, that's where it's going to go wrong, when the sauce touches your lips. So I'm going to take his advice and we'll have a go. And if it goes wrong, I'm blaming him.
That sounds like a good plan. I'll give you the countdown.
Oh, nice.
Okay. It's all coming out already.
Ready? 3, 2,
good to go.
1, go. So 2 different methods. One's 4 quarters and one's a full pizza folded. I think it's called a calzone. Alex and Vicky Chilli Reviewer says, don't get Ray, you'll smash the time. The Scott's Bonnet says, awesome, Eileen is going to slam this. And he has actually spelled it Eileen.
Oh. He's lucky I like him. Nobody calls me Eileen and gets away with it.
Remember, guys, you can drink, so you don't have to go dry all the way through this one. Jiff the Fireman says, use water. I think Marc's got nearly half of his gun already. We've just past the minute. Marc's setting a good time here. Irina's doing both ends. Alex and Vicky says, smash it, Marc. For the first pizza attempt and with pepperoni, you're getting a good time there, Marc.
I think I've definitely got more than half a bottle on here, then.
I think you might have.
It's just coming out everywhere.
I'm mopping as I go.
Just the Fireman says, get your mum some water to wash it down with, David. Marc's doing great here. 2 minutes 18. Irene's doing eat right the way around it in a circle, and it's hard to tell what she's doing, and it's vanishing fast.
I don't know what I'm doing.
It's actually vanishing quicker than it looks, because you're going round it. At 1 minute, it's just big chunks have gone. Jiff the Fireman says, Marc is making it full business mode. I think you're both going to get good first times here, the way it's going.
Oh, yeah.
Trumpet Irina says, Jiff the Fireman. I think if you guys had actually the San Marco pizza, you'd have got some impressive times there. The size of the pizza seems to have been...
Mine's actually thicker than I thought it would be.
Go on, guys, keep going. Nearly there. Jem Dervish says, doing great, Marc.
Right, I'm struggling.
Volume of pizza. Marc's nearly done.
How are you doing, Marc? I have put too much on.
Martin Fogg did this last night, and he just came on and said, almost done.
Last piece.
Last piece. As soon as you say doing great there, Irina. Jem says you're doing amazing, Irina.
Oh, my mouth doesn't think
Come on,
so.
Ray, you've got this.
Say when you're done, Mark.
Come on, Mum.
Go on, Irina. 5:33. Good time,
Well
that.
done, Mark.
You were right though, the salami definitely, and the pepperoni definitely sort of slows you down 100%. I think I could shave at least a minute off that, at least.
Easily.
Easy.
That's why I suggested picking the pepperoni off it, because it was overweight to start with.
I did this one for fun, but maybe I'll bring me game face next time. Very nice sauce, Steve. Well played, mate. Tasty. Perfect pizza sauce. Perfect. I would actually use that as a base for a pizza, actually.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Big boy.
Nearly done, Irina.
What's the record at the minute? It's like, just over a minute or something.
With the San Marco pizza, it's been just over 2 minutes. 2 minutes 30, I think it was.
Okay. I'm sure one of the record holders doesn't even have any teeth. Just cool. I'm sure he did really well. He didn't have any teeth.
Hang on.
I'll go get this one.
Doing brilliant there, Irina.
I'm 2 bites to be done.
Oh.
The fastest time, but Mark, was 1 minute 12.
I thought it was just over a minute. Who did that?
That'll have been Gaji, I think.
He did the quickest time as well.
It wasn't, it was Jem.
So, right, so he's the quickest of the pizza as well.
Yeah. He's the one everybody's chasing.
I'm going to say it now, Jem. Your record's 100% safe.
Well done, Irina. Last mouthful.
Chew it down. Get down.
Go on, Irina.
Neck.
Bigger pizza and still beat the slowest time.
Neck the juice. Move away.
Say
8:30.
8:30. You still beat the slowest time by a lot, and with a bigger pizza. The heat on the fallout sauce is a little bit hotter than the one you tried before.
Absolutely. It's still really nice. Ooh, but in that amount, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, my lips are tingling. Nice and cold and there.
Oh, excuse me. Wow. Wow.
Well done. 2 great times
I
done.
said there'd be no record being broken. Oh,
Well, I
I
don't
beat
know
the
for the
pizza.
size of your pizza. You beat us.
Oh.
You are a teenage mutant ninja Chilli-head. I do believe we tried a little bit of sauce of yours at the weekend.
Oh, you did, yes. Yeah. Well, no, it was a syrup you tried. Yes, it was a syrup we tried. So, sorry to just sort of jump on and do this. I can't talk at the moment. So I sent to Alex and Vicky and also to Stu Walker a bottle of this. Now I didn't tell them what it was. It just said, please try me and give me some feedback. Well, I also sent Stu another bottle as well. So I asked them to try it, and I asked them to let me know exactly what they thought of it. I didn't tell them what was in it. They both had a try, and they both tried to guess. I believe, Stu, that you're convinced that it was gooseberry in there, and Vicky and Alex were convinced that it was some form of rhubarb syrup. Well, I told Vicky at the weekend on Sunday, obviously, because I saw her, but Stu, I'm going to put you out of your misery. Right, so Stu, it's not gooseberry. Vicky, it's not rhubarb, as you know. But I played a little cruel joke on you, Stu. What you've actually had, and Cliff Hislop actually guessed what it was straight off from the photo after Vicky's live. Stu, I'm really surprised at you because you have this product off me. What you've been having is the syrup from that. It was the leftover syrup, and all I did was strain off the solids. I thickened it up a little bit. I put it into a bottle, and I sent you some. It was really, and it was just an experiment to see if it would work, because people have told me it'll go really good. The syrup will go really good with sweet stuff. And all I wanted to do was just try it out, just as a blind test to see if it did work. And clearly it did. But the hotter version that you had, it was the leftover syrup from the habaneros. So I feel as though I played a really cruel trick on you, but it was a blind test just to see what you thought and if you could guess what it was. But Stu, you have big jars of it off me. I'm stunned that you didn't know what it was. Did you not think that it was familiar tasting? So yeah, but that's what it is. It's the syrup off the cowboy candies, and I just feel as though I played a really cruel joke on you. I'm really sorry.
The
It was fun to see what it was, though.
The question is, are you going to sell that as a new product?
I don't know, because you can only get the flavour of it properly when you make it, as cowboy candies itself. But there's always a little bit of syrup left over, but not that much. But the flavour is only there if you're cooking it with the chilies. So I don't know. I may just bottle it up at the end, and if there's anything left over, then somebody can have it for a quid or something stupid like that.
Sounds just like chef's tips to me.
Yeah, it's total a byproduct. What do? Do you pour it away? Because I just usually keep it until the next batch, throw it in, and then I've still got some left over at the end. So there's usually around about 2 of these jarfuls of syrup left over. But it's a shame for it just to go down the sink. I don't know what I'm going to do. But it was just interesting just to see what people thought of it with no label on there, without me telling them what was in it or anything like that. It was just a blind taste test. But guys, no, honestly, Vicky and Stu, thanks very much for tasting it for me anyway, and giving me your feedback on it, even though it's something that you'd already been eating from me. So cruel joke, sorry.
Didn't just catch him out though, did it? Because it was all out as well, really. We all knew we'd tasted it somewhere, but couldn't work it out.
Well, I got you to taste it on Sunday up at Edible Ornamentals, and the both of you sat there, both you and Adele, both sat there going, there's something a bit familiar about that, but you couldn't quite put your finger on it. And you thought, who thought it was plums? Did you think that it was plums?
Me.
Well, exactly. You thought it was plums, and no, it's just the syrup off the cowboy candies. No other fruit in there at all. No other fruits.
Well, with that, thank you very much, Mother of Dragons. Mum, you drag you.
Thank you for having me this evening. Thanks for the burn. I said there would be no tines being broken.
Don't know. You did pretty well there.
That's all I've got to say. No, but thanks very much. But Lee, it's a great sauce anyway, guys. Get hold of some.
Yeah. So with that, I say goodbye to Mum, you drag you. Mark, the next thing that's up next is your sauce. It is the Naga sauce that you produced, which we stole for beans. It's actually designed to go with other foods. It's not supposed to go with just on beans. You're not supposed to just eat it with beans. It's supposed to go on chicken wings, in your bolognese, whatever you want. But we stole it.
I don't mind. It's been great seeing how far it's gone across the world. Obviously, I didn't think people would get as on board with it as they did. I thought maybe a couple of weeks and it's gone on for months now, hasn't it? So yeah, amazing. Love it. Really good.
Been a fun adventure. So what we thought we'd do is, since obviously you did Lee Alexander's sauce from the 405 Chillee Company on your pizza, we've brought in Lee Alexander to do the opposite with the beans.
Hello, sir.
So we didn't want him to have a person on our own, so he's got a dinner partner too, which is that.
Good evening, Adele.
Mate.
Experienced Adele.
So, Mark, would you like to do the timer for this one?
Yes, go on. Why not?
Oh, Ollie, there he is. I've got a poodle doggy and she keeps like nipping me leg.
Question is, can you see that? I'm not sure if you can.
No, it's white screened.
Yeah. I mean, you can go off my word if you like, but other than that, that's the best I can do at the minute. Like,
I'll tell you what, I'll run the timer.
Well done on the pizza, Mark.
say again?
Well done on the pizza.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we enjoyed it. Great sauce, Lee. Nice one.
And well done on the
Nice.
So there we have with the timer.
Well, this is the first time I actually tried this sauce.
There's no better way to try it than was made the beans.
Well, the best thing is it's not to try it first. The best thing, because then you know what's coming.
The best thing you can do is not sniff it when it's on the beans, because when it goes with the beans.
Yeah.
Well, the best thing to do is not sniff the beans.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's when it goes with the beans. It's the beans.
Well, I think the best thing to do is not have it with beans. That's what I.
Empty.
I've never actually eaten cold beans, but here we go.
could be
Many
interesting.
of those when I was in the army. It's a standard part of the breakfast ration pack. So yeah,
I can imagine. I can imagine. Not with this though.
No. I know the Americans get issued Tabasco. They used to. They might get some a bit more exotic these days, but
Yes, I read that.
It's a bit British.
So half a bottle, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my good lord.
Comes out fast, by the way, Lee.
Yeah, I see that.
You can lie. You lying?
How come yours isn't coming out? You've got a little bit of a plug. Give it a shake.
You've turned it too far, Adele. It's got to be a proper angle like that.
Like that, yeah. There you go. You got it now.
Well, my sauce is there, so
Yeah, that's good.
About right.
I believe that's half.
Is that right?
About right.
There's my spoon.
Nice little teaspoons.
Yes.
Have you ever done a speed eating challenge before, Lee, by any chance?
No.
Never.
You're really good at holding your breath, Lee.
Oh, actually, no. Just a Krispy Kreme donut while I was waiting for the bus.
Quick, get the donut in before you have to put your face mask back on.
If you're good at holding your breath, you're good at this challenge.
Pretty. If you can hold your breath for more than a minute, you've done it.
Oh no.
That really stinks.
Best unlock that.
Oh gosh.
Don't smell it.
It smells
I
really
just
good.
smell it.
Smells really good.
Are you ready, guys? You might need to move your camera down a little bit, Lee. We can't really see your beans and that. That's it.
Oh,
That's it.
is that better?
That'll do.
That's a packet of extra slim filters and a packet of Rizzlers.
Adele, dig out a camera stand and send them one.
I've got it on a camera stand, but it's just not at the right angle for it. Phone stand.
Sounds like yours is. The Scots Bonnet
Right.
says this is a stupid challenge and he refuses to do it.
No.
He's a bit of a wuss, then, isn't he?
Scott Bonnet has to do it again because I double dared him.
Whose idea was this? I would love to know. I've never asked you that. Who actually came up with this idea?
It was a little bit of a three-way thing.
Yeah.
Don't just.
It's always him up here.
No. It was me, the Scots Bonnet, and Dave Shorter. It was a kind of a three-way thing where little ideas went boom, 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 boom. So I don't accept full responsibility.
So a mad jock, a mad Aussie, and a mad monkey hunter. All three of you.
Pretty much.
Perfect sense now. Perfect sense.
Yeah, does it make sense now, doesn't it?
Yes. I
Well,
remember the
guys.
text I got about the pizza. Could you change the nuclear fallout to nuke fallout? I got an idea.
And can you just push the heat up a little bit?
Yeah.
You know, you don't
Right.
get the text, so I get the Adele. No. When I get the Adele, or when he sits and he goes, "What you up to?" You know, he's up to no good. The hands are going.
I'm innocent.
Don't believe you.
Well, guys, are you nearly ready?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Right.
We'll see.
Count them. 3, 2, 1, go. Say when you're done. Mark's going to watch Lee's first.
Oh,
Doing great there.
Yes. Up until now, every batch of that has included Dorset and Burmese Nagas.
Jesus,
Wow,
Adele.
29 seconds.
Sub 30
29
now.
seconds for Adele.
Oh, Christ, no. I'm done.
You can do it, Lee.
Lee.
You can do it, Lee. Keep going.
Don't chew, just swallow.
Oh, pardon me.
Doing great there, Lee. Remember not to pick the ball up, just
Slowly, slowly, go.
180. Good time there.
Wow.
That was a good time for your first go there, Lee.
What was it?
118.
Oh, okay.
That's good
Well
time
done,
for the
Adele.
first one.
That was a fab time.
Well done, Adele. Mark. Wow.
19 minutes.
As I've said a million times, Lee, just make sure you try it with other things, brother. It's definitely works better than, pretty much everything else. Next time you have a Chinese or a Thai meal, try it with that. Try to test it with fajitas, steak, the scallops was lovely as well. I did it with scallops, bit of fresh chili and garlic with that. So, yeah.
Well, after watching everyone else, I didn't expect it to be that hot. And my brain just told my face to chew. But I didn't actually want to chew.
Yeah.
I don't
But
know.
that's a really good sauce.
Thank you. See if yours as well. Good.
Really good. Do you want to try
You
a
know
little bit?
when Marc says it goes nice with other things?
No?
It goes nice with beans on toast.
Try a little bit.
It goes nice with beans on a breakfast.
Maybe egg and beans on toast. I'll give you that.
Egg and beans on toast. Yes, I'll give you that one as well.
All warm and lovely with sausage and a bit of bacon, but not cold beans. Thank you. I'm not. I'm never gonna say never. I probably will do this at some point. Just being
I hope so. that would be good to see. Lee doing the pizza and you doing the beans next.
Well, okay, they have a for that. Are you up for that? Right, done. It'll happen.
Sounds good to me.
That's a good plan.
Oh, that's made me eyes sweat.
Told you to all him.
Hey?
Making plans.
It's not it's James. James is the group instigator.
You've just instigated beans and pizzas. With
James was only here.
them. Yeah.
It's James.
But this is what keeps the nukes rolling. This is what happens. It's what happens.
Bit of daftness now and then, especially on a wacky Wednesday.
You couldn't have done a better thing though, producer doing a producer. So not literally doing,
No.
No,
obviously.
was the big crossover Marvel versus DC, but I didn't say that because we can't do that. I don't think. Marvelous versus Dynamic Concepts.
Yes. No, that was great though. But it's just weird how my brain told me to chew when I didn't really need to chew.
Yeah, it's just your brain does. Once it detects that heat, it'll slow you down automatically. Where
I'm going to do this again now.
brilliant.
I'm going to do the pizza again. I'm going to bang an order in tomorrow, Mr. Alexander. So.
Okay.
What's your time on the pizza?
What time did I get yesterday? 2:22.
Was that the San Marco pizza as well?
No, Tesco.
Yeah, I definitely think I get at least a minute off my time with a non-pepperoni based pizza for sure.
When I was eating it yesterday, I was swallowing the pizza in lumps, but then my head was like, Lee's just struggled. My head was going, you've got to chew the crusts.
I nearly asked if I could exclude the crust, considering I was already 75 grams over, but I took James Nixon's advice actually because he said that his had been overcooked and quite crispy, so the instructions on mine said cook for 10 to 13 minutes, and I took it out with exactly 10, and that was spot on. It was still quite soft. So.
Adele,
Yes.
I'll send you a sauce. Let's do it together.
Sounds like a deal.
There you go. You're doing the pizza again.
Yes.
It's hard
Maybe
work
we-
these challenges at the minute because I'm having to balance them with my diet.
I know, yeah. Maybe we get that loser gem in as well.
There's a
Yeah,
comment
we
for
might
you.
invite them.
Total loser.
That is no fun at all, Mr. Nixon.
Definitely not.
No. Yeah, we
Big
might
respect to this guy for the sauce. Thank you very much. That's awesome.
Thank you, brother.
Big respect.
Big
to both.
respect to this lady here. For the beans.
That
There
lady
is
there.
another
And this man up here. Well,
There is
I don't know, because he's
third sauce coming to join the other two. You'll have seen little hints going up in the group, and
Yes.
I will tell you, it's a barbecue sauce. The next one,
Is this the one with Dan Reed and Rob Dunn?
Dan
Yeah.
Reid and Rob Dunn.
This one under wraps for too long. Like, we need to know a bit. When's this getting launched?
Ah,
should be in the
boy, don't.
It should be in the next week or two. And it is a barbecue
as
sauce.
well, or is it-
There will be, yes, there will be.
Can you give us any more information?
It's noodles.
Oh, noodles. Right. Nice.
Barbecue sauce and noodles.
Oh, I can't stand noodles.
Me neither.
I don't mind a bit of noodle.
But it depends how good the sauce is.
The sauce is phenomenal.
Well, the sauce
Okay.
took a long time to get right.
Well, maybe I'll give it a try then.
Pretty nice sauce.
What would you say, chili head wise, it would be on the heat scale out of 10?
Me?
Yeah.
You're asking the wrong person.
Say again?
You're probably asking the wrong person.
Maybe. All right, it's totally trying it.
Where we tried to scale them, what we've done is the one for the beans, the Naga sauce, we class it as hot. It's about, I'd say it's about a 5 for where I'd aim.
That Naga
Pizza
sauce.
one, yeah. For my skills, I'd say about 5.
Hang on a minute, what I think.
Lee's was aimed for around about a 6.5 to a 7. And then the barbecue sauce is aimed around about an 8.5 to a 9. So it's the next step up from.
Oh, right, okay. Best, right. Style.
It's like 3 little steps of where we went.
3 little steps to heaven.
3 little steps to a flaming fireball, I suppose.
I'm sure if Dan Reed's had his hands on it, it's going to be very nice. Really looking forward to that.
Definitely.
The thing with noodles though is noodles don't need no chewing, you can just swallow them straight in.
Yeah, they'll be easier than beans, I think. Like, the question is, do you keep all the liquid that usually comes with a packet of instant noodles? Because there's usually a lot of liquid, you have to eat that as well. Is that
Ah, see, now when my kids have noodles, they stand at the side of me and say, go, keep going, keep going, keep going. And then when you go like that and you can't see any sauce at all, they'll go in the bowl. So mine don't have them with sauce anyway.
Those ones I just showed you are nice.
Be interesting to try.
It will be. It might
And do
also
you
be
eat the
linked.
noodles to go cold, or do you eat them quite warm?
Could do whichever way you want, but there might be a little surprise that might be attached to it as well.
This is the first time I've eaten beans cold. I've never eaten beans cold before. I think warm, they would have been easier. I don't know.
Well, you do know that if you puncture a hole in the top of a can of beans and you stand it in a pan of water, it heats the beans up inside.
Yeah.
And you do close your fingers trying to get them out.
Has anybody actually put it warm, by the way? I'm not sure.
I don't think they have.
I enjoyed it anyway. Really good, and the sauce is really nice. It's got a nice burn, but it doesn't last too long, so it'd be great for you. Yeah, my lips were tingling all around here. But the good thing about it is it doesn't last long, so it'd be great in food because you don't want something to wreck your mouth when you're eating.
It's one of those good blends that just lasts as long as you're actually eating it, and at any point.
Exactly, yeah.
No, my lips are still nice and warm off that. I mean, how long ago has it been now since I had finished that? And I've still got a nice, long-lasting glow on me, my lips and face. Like, nice.
Nice. I'm definitely.
The pizza sauce is that little bit warmer than the bean sauce.
It's that little bit. It's like that little step up.
Well, I've never eaten that much of my sauce in one go that I can think, especially not as a speed thing. So I can't really comment. But like I said, I'll let you know at the end of that. So.
I think the difference is I was trying to hold my breath while I was eating the beans, and it was just making my nose run. My eyes were starting to sweat. But no, otherwise it's really good. Nice sauce.
You'll find a rhythm and you'll get better at that one where just before you go in, you get your head at the right distance to the bowl, and it's just a case of arm movement from that moment on and swallow.
Yep.
I think Adele's demonstrated that pretty well about getting faster.
I've got it down to 2 breaths.
I'll definitely do it again. I'll try again.
Well, guys, with that, we've already arranged another pizza and another beans that's about to go off. I think we better go before I get roped into something, so I'm going to start booting people out.
I like that idea.
I'm sure you could do the beans, Luciano.
That was the plan. It was actually designed for me, but I haven't been able to eat since. So.
Right, anyway. Might make you eat.
Might have to have a look into that. We're not going to eat a full tin of beans.
Can I sit next to you and laugh?
Don't you always? Isn't that what you do? Sit next to me and laugh?
Yeah.
Or come home and laugh?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to start booting you all out. So first of all, I'm going to say goodbye to Adele the Brave because we don't need you there. Mystery, Marc Elliot from Flavour Before Fire, producer the Naga Sauce. Please check it out on flavourbeforefire.co.uk, and that's the bottle there. Go and grab one. You don't have to have it with beans. You can have it with anything you want.
It'd be lovely on chicken wings.
Just like I said, I am doing 15% off, over £15 at the moment online. Use the code ChilliLove. 15, that was the one. I have to think about that for a second. Chillee Love 15, as I say, Flavour Before Fire, .co.uk. There's hyphens in between the words, flavour hyphen before hyphen .co.uk. But a Google search will find us on the top.
And if not, jump into the group and have a chat. He'll show you how to get there. And it was Lee Alexander from the 405 Chillee Company who
Lee, I'll be
produces.
totally honest. Sorry to interrupt you, Lee John. I'll be totally honest. It took me ages to realise what that was about. You know, the chili. I wondered why you spelled it differently. And somebody asked you about it online, and it was revealed. And I was like, oh god, yeah. But
You're not the only one, man. There's been a few people. There's been a few people.
Makes it stand out and easier to find.
Definitely original.
It was a good friend of mine suggested it, so I went for it.
With that, guys, I'm going to say goodbye to the pair of you, and we'll go boom to one, boom to the other, and that was me. That was Nuke Chilli-heads. It was the pizza and the beans in one go, both at the same time, by the opposite producers, which was quite interesting, and I didn't ever think I'd ever get to see that, but I just did. And they're going to come back again to do it the other way, I think. We'll see what happens. Until then, I'm out of here, and bye. Oh, yeah, must remember, Irina Legarski, if I can pronounce it right, a bit of a pickle. Check our website out too. Some great products on there.